Good morning. It is day 35. As you can see by the colour of the sky behind me, it's a little earlier, 6:30, which is actually my earliest start yet. But I was wide awake, so and I know it's going to get hot later, so I thought, right, let's go early and get some miles in while it's still nice and cold. Yesterday was pretty cool. Had a really cruisy morning. At 9 o'clock, gathered the other Aussies. There were 3 other Aussies there and a whole lot of other interested onlookers, and we did a little Anzac Day service. I led it, and that was really nice, just to be able to do that with some other fellow Anzacs. And then relaxed a lot. Got a ride into town for some pizza for lunch, relaxed some more, and then got the shuttle, 5 o'clock shuttle into town. Had a lovely steak dinner with a neat bunch of guys, and then started walking at 6:30 at night. It was dark by 7:30, but still the track was really easy to see, so I didn't put my torch on until 10 to 9 because I was going through an area of really tall grass, and I just couldn't see the track under the grass. So torch on for, it was only for 10 minutes, and then I got to a campsite. It's not really a campsite, there was a side trail that had enough room to put my tent on. A little bit of an angle, but not too bad. There's other people night hiking, the Aussies, Molly and Zach, Brit Guy I met. They were chasing a girl who had passed me quite early on. Yeah, so that was a good day. Today I have the option of going to Casa de Luna, which is quite a famous landmark. It's another trail angel that opens up their place for us. That's, I think, 17 or 18 miles, so 30 odd kilometres, 27 odd kilometres. So I may do that. I'll see how I feel at the time. No rush, as usual. Just do what my body feels like. So the trail is climbing a bit as per my puffing, going along the side. You can see it going behind, and there's the sun out there. And we got white ones and purple ones, so once again a nice start. Lots of white ones along here. Just a few. It's quite cool. Morning panorama, pretty beautiful. And you can see a track zigzags up. I stayed basically we're at the top there before it goes back up. And the sun's now just appearing over the hill. Now there's everyone camped. They're all the ones that were out last night. And now a little bit more hill climbing, but not too much. One problem with being first on the trail is you have to break all the spider webs. There's heaps along here. This is a really neat, sort of a grassy meadow almost. Nice and green. It's lovely. Oh, right, back to breaking spider webs. I think this is a version of a cattle stop. I know cows that will get through this. It's a beautiful area of trees. Hoping maybe I might see a deer being nice and early, and lots of trees around. But yeah, this is quite neat. I've seen these in yellow, but this one's orange. That's pretty cool. There's a dam down there. Ooh, these are different. I thought it was the same as the normal, but no, I think these are different. They're little yellow spiky things at the end. Cool. This is the first time I've seen one of these with its bum in the air like that. Usually they just ignore me. And here's another of these, I don't know, do you call it a gate or an obstacle course? Bit of a dam down there, or reservoir. Nice to see a body of water. Hey, road crossing. So we've dropped down. Now that we've crossed the road, I believe we are going to be climbing back up again. Spunky Canyon Road. Oh. Someone's nicely set up a water cache there. I'm not taking any because it's, I think it's about 4 miles to the next water source and I've still got heaps. Great. Got another little lizard wants to walk the PCT with me. Get off the track. Off the track. Off. Come on. Off. No. Not in front of me. That's it. Oh, and then I've got another one in front of me. Get off the track. Just come down, well, started up the top on the skyline, along, down. You can see the track cutting all the way down to the road. Started coming along here and slowly climbing around the side of the hill. Then we'll go around the back of that one. So it's a big climb up to the ridgeline, and then it's going to be a sharp, short drop down the other side, which I think is going to be the theme today. Up and down, up and down. I'm enjoying this little part, winding around the hills. There's a lot more vegetation, and sort of lush green vegetation, which is nice, and little patches of shade, which is very nice on a day like today. Still some flowers around. Nice views off to the other side as well of the big hill I've come down. So yeah, having a good morning. That lizard under the tree there, the size of its tail, just goes and goes and goes. Oh, this is nice. Patch of shade. Really started the climb now, so getting pretty hot when you're in the sun. But it's a nice view over there. A bit closer to see the reservoir now, which is nice. Look at that hiding under there. It's a spiky something. Right. I'm at the top of this hill, and now heading down. And the first nice shady spot I see, I will stop and take a break and do some water and add some electrolytes, because I just sweated a fair bit going up there. Not the prettiest view out this side, but hey, it's alright. So I just sat down for a break and I was having a look at my location, and I've done 10 miles. And the time is 10:00, so I have actually done a 10 by 10, something I really didn't think I would be doing. I mean, I did get up a lot earlier, so I started at 6:30, this morning. But yeah, so 10 miles by 10 o'clock, done! Another thing to tick off the list of PCT experiences. Now is a big drop, lots of switchbacking down, and way down in the valley I can just make out the track. So it's going to be a bit of a painful downhill, I think. Got a whole lot of insects, little weeny ones, just flying around my face. They're not landing, they're not touching, they're just there, hovering. You know, keep catching the periphery of my eyes and then out the front. And I can blow up and they disappear when I blow at them. And then they're back again. Not bad enough to bother with a head net, but still a little annoying. I guess that's what happens when you're around the nice green vegetation. Woohoo! Got some water. I am going to refill here. Have a good chug while I'm at it, or I camel up while I'm at it. That looks like nice clear water. Alright, full load of water. And I am now good to go. And it is only 8 miles. What's that? It's about 12 kilometres. To Casa de Luna, or rather to the turn off to Casa de Luna. So with that in mind, 8 miles, so that should take me probably 4 hours. It's 10:30 now. That puts me at 2:30 at Casa de Luna. So potentially I can go there and then hang out during the heat of the day, and then in the evening just do another few miles while it's nice and cool. So that sounds like the new plan for the day. And another little stream. No issues with water for this little part. I'm definitely liking the in the sun, in the shade, changing it up. That last spot of trees had some beautiful camping spots, and tucked into one was a couple of girls, Karen, and I've already forgotten the name, sorry. They're just chilling out there, having a nice break in the nice shade. Oh, it looks like that's it for the downhill. Now, up. You can see in the next hill along. Up. I said today was ups and downs, and it's definitely living up to that. I'm assuming this is a race of some sort, and that's the times that people are doing. I'm assuming it's a 50-miler. That's some pretty good times if it is. And a memorial bench. Ooh, a bridge. It's marked on gut hooks like it's a big bridge, and reading the comments are actually quite hilarious on the sarcasm about this bridge. But there you go. It is a bridge, and it is over water. So the climb is done, and now it'll be sidling along the side of the hill. Very slight downward angle, but not much. You can see it's starting to get civilization. I've got 5 miles to go to get to the road. It really is a day I've been able to see in the distance. Track is carrying a very clear path along the side of the hill there. Here's another of these. Someone who watched the video where I had one of these on the night of the wind were nice enough to let me know what it was, and apparently they're really poisonous, and a bull killer or something like that. Yeah, but cute and fluffy looking things, but not as cute and fluffy as you'd think. Wow, that is a full-on rattler rattling and warning me. Just so you know, I am very far back. I have it on the zoom of my camera. And yeah, look at colour, absolutely beautiful colour. It's gorgeous. The only trouble is he's in the middle of the trail and not moving. Ah, yay. Now, finally, moving off the track. So, the trouble is, it's now off the track, but I can't see it. I can hear it anytime I make a noise. Ooh, maybe it's gone. So I will take this very, very carefully. So we're still making a noise, so I'm going to climb up and above through the bush and then try and get back down on the track on the other side. I don't want to... I'm not going to risk going past it when I can't see where it is, but I can definitely hear it. A few scratches, but I've come through down here. So the snake, basically where that rock is, the snake's somewhere just in there. Woo! Cool! So that's a different type of rattlesnake. I haven't seen that one before. Of the extremes in these more shaded parts. It's green and this vine is sort of taking over everything. But as soon as I get round the corner, it's onto the dry area with no green. It is 10 to 1 and I've got about 2.5 miles to go. So what's that? 3 and a bit kilometres. So nearly there. The soil around here is mainly a sort of a yellowy orange, but this bit of trail, whew, it's almost white, very, very pale. Ooh, I'm up the top, and now I just have to drop down to that road and then put my thumb out to get to Casa de Luna. Ah, yay! There's a trail register which I signed in last night, so this is the exit trail register, I'm guessing. Alright, nearly at the road. Made it onto the road, 3:30 exactly. So I'll head across, touch the thing, and then get a ride. So this is Casa de Luna. We've got the Hawaiian shirts that everyone puts on when they arrive. At the back is camping, and this is just a social area. Where all these guys are sitting is where you paint rocks to personalise things. And a sign-in sheet. 4:15, back on trail. So I went to the town, I think it's Greenville or something like that, and to Casa de Luna, which is a landmark on the PCT. Got a really quick hitch out there. Casa de Luna, I'm not sure if it was that the people were there or it was the place, but it's got a really funny vibe from the place. Not my cup of tea. And the people there, there are a couple of loudmouths. There was a lot of marijuana. Yeah, just wasn't feeling comfortable there. So I was there about an hour and a half. Thought I'd go into town to the restaurant, have a feed and then come out. Restaurant's closed. So I went to the petrol station, got an ice block and a chocolate milk, sat outside. A guy came up, lives near Tehachapi, knows about the trail, so we had a nice conversation, and then he gave me a ride back to the trailhead. So I'm back on trail, a bit earlier than I was planning, but the main heat of the day is nearly past. So I'll just take it easy and see where I end up tonight. That's what I was coming down before I stopped off. You can see the road down there. Already climbed a decent amount. The town's just out of sight down there. And fair bit of climbing to do up to the top there. The wind's picked up, so the temperature's good. It's nice. I thought I had to go all the way to the top of that. However, ta-da! Looks like I'm on the side of a hill now. It's nice being on this side of the hill because the sun is now on the other side. These beautiful green shady patches, just keeping the temperature much more pleasant. I'm ready for a camp spot, but don't really want to camp on a road junction, and this is open to trail bikes and quad bikes and that, so I'm going to keep going, and the contours are not looking promising for a campsite in the next mile or two, but you never know, might get lucky. If not, I just have to keep plugging on a little bit further. Not sure if it's a feeding frenzy or a love frenzy on this toadstool. They seem to be liking it. Still not really the right sort of landscape for camping. I've been on the lookout, but absolutely nothing. The hills are all too steep. So I keep going. Looks, there was a saddle that I thought might have had some flat land, but nope. So now, just before the road, and I think another 2 miles, it looks like it flattens out. So maybe there. They're interesting. Just one patch where there's a whole lot of them. They look dead, but the flowers look good. Strange. It's just about down on the flats now, so just looking around, pretty confident I'm going to be able to get a camp spot here, which is a relief because I'm starting to get a little bit tired.